Hey guys, it's Dear Diablo from shop at airbrush.com, and I am working on a Wilson airbrush art today. Thought it'd be a good idea to start streaming some stuff. Alright, see how that works. I think I had the alright, so how that works. I think I had the alright, very cool. So thanks guys, thank you for checking out my stream. I definitely appreciate it. Drop a share, drop a like, all the good stuff. And I will be actually doing some stuff on my stream. Streaming, actually, like painting, and yeah, that's cool. All right, so the first thing I want to do is focus on what I'm doing, which is very important. I want to make sure my airbrush is working properly, so I back flush it. I poke the airbrush through the front and back like that. That clears the channel, so no paint contaminants are stuck in the chamber. So when I airbrush like that, the paint flows out smooth. Very smoothly. And the next step I want to do is, and this I usually do this off camera, is get whatever paint I'm using. So in this case it is Createx Wicked Opaque Black. I shake up the bottle really well. That mixes the paint. This paint is actually pretty thick already. So what I want to do is add some reducer to it. You know, you can still add reducer to the Createx regular paint. It's okay. It's the same formula. And if you want to ask me, I talked to the guys directly from Createx Colors. I literally talked to one of the chemists from Createx Colors, and I also talked to the engineers from Iwata Airbrushes. So I know my shit. But anyways, we are doing a t-shirt, and I am painting some words on it, which was the name design, which is in my phone. Give me one sec.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
The mind is the measure of a man. Ladies first and then MC on it. All right, that's cool. Ladies first. I like using script fonts. When I first started out, what I do is draw a line like that. So that gives me an idea of to keep the name level, whatever you want to draw or paint. So you could do that. It's kind of faint, you can see it. I would recommend doing it in the lightest color that you're working with. So L. And keep the air flowing, keep the paint going. So ladies first. You do like a cool MC on here. Let's see. And there you go. The t-shirt is done, I guess. So what I do next is add the detail to it. And I go over all of the lines that I made before and I refine them. So here. So we do the L. There's like a bit of a spot where I missed the stroke, so I had to go over it again to make it continue. So ladies, and I guess the next part would be right first on there. FIRS and then UT. There you go. And then you can make the MC stand out. You can differentiate it from the first font line, which is a design rule I learned in college about. I have a degree in design, so I kind of use that. I have a bachelor's of arts design, so I use that to, you know, just make whatever I'm doing better as an artist. So I try to integrate that as much as I can. What I'm doing off camera is back flushing the airbrush. That gets the paint out so it can shoot smoother. Back flushing is when you just pull back the handle and lock it with the chuck lock mechanism, and then you can allow more paint to flow through the channel or the chamber. And then there's a little hole on top of the airbrush right here, and if you have a pin needle or an old airbrush part, you can look through the light, and if you see light through it, then it's good. If not, it's enclosed and it'll bubble up and the airbrush won't work again. So I always check that a lot too. That's a trick. So ladies first, MC. So ladies first, MC, and then it's in hot pink. But I want to finish defining these lines. Because I'm kind of painted at a tilt. Actually, I'm not kind of, I am painting so the camera can catch what I'm doing better. Which is really hard to do, but I don't know, I want to show anybody that's learning to paint or airbrush, because I stream on a lot of channels, not just Facebook, Twitter, I stream on Twitch, I stream on YouTube. If you want to follow me on YouTube, it's Diego Diablo, youtube.com/Diego Diablo, and I think I stream on LinkedIn also, so I try to talk to the audience and also to whoever is wanting to like learn as an airbrush artist or whatever. I like Createx Opaque Black. That's one of my favorite colors. I used to use Aquaflow colors a lot back when they are more, I don't know, available to the public, but not so much anymore. So that was a really good t-shirt paint, at least. And these are really in automotive or vehicles and stuff like that, but I definitely always used it for t-shirt painting, which is always good. So the next color I want to use is pink. Check it up again. This is a fluorescent color. Fluorescent colors just means that the chemical compound is breaking down in the paint, so light is emitting from the paint surface. So that's why it gives it a really bright color. So it's not light fast. That's the only thing that's kind of bad about the colors, I guess you'd say. But I love neon colors. And you can only really get these rich neon colors from airbrushing or through an airbrush. Some people say that painting like this is dated, then I say good. Cool. If it was readily available and the same thing as everybody else's, then it would just suck. So, I don't know. I never wanted to be an artist that sucked at anything, so I don't know. That's my perspective anyway. All right. And I want to add some flair to it. I don't know. What's the next thing I want to do? Put some stars on it. You throw some stars on there, and then you can use a template or a piece of paper. So what I want to do is get a piece of paper, maybe like a heavier weight piece of paper, so you can make the lines a lot sharper. I think that's cool.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And there you go. It's kind of like a rising sun. I like semi-Japanese. If anybody likes art, fine art, Hokusai is a great painting. They used to have them in the Art Institute Chicago, called the Rising Sun. But they travel around the world a lot, so you have to catch them. So it was done a long time ago, but I like to make whatever I'm doing a total design. I think that's a term that I just made up right now, but it sounds cool and sounds right. So what that means is like, and that's for me painting a lot when I was like 16, 17 at the flea markets and like Gary, you know, like they wanted the whole thing painted, everything, everywhere. So now that's stylistic of my work. It's a huge asset to what I do as an artist, and I'm so grateful that those people give me such a hard time all the time, that I can paint better now. That's how it sounds when I'm grateful, and honestly, yes, I am. So I don't even think about it. I just do it that way. And it's kind of difficult to do. So I remember trying to paint like that. It took me like hours, or at least an hour. But the point of that I'm trying to make is that if you do the things that nobody else wants to do, you know, in your work, then you'll just be better, so much better at it for that. So that's a little inspirational tip. So that's done, that's done. The last thing I want to do is add some wicked opaque white, which is one of my favorite colors. And then wicked jet black was my favorite black color. It's a matte black or semi-gloss is what it's listed as, but I would call it matte. So when it's clear coated, it has a semi sheen, or just the paint in general. I'm adding the last steps, these highlights from my airbrush. These give it a brighter focal point, which makes it cleaner, which does a few things. It makes it look cleaner, which is good. When I mean cleaner, it means cleaner for your eyes to see, so your eyes can follow through what you're reading better, and it makes the blacks darker because they recede in the background if you use a light color like white to offset its opacity. I'm not trying to be all technical and be all nerdy, but sometimes you have to, so you know, people know, you know what you're talking about, especially as like a airbrush artist. Or art. I'm just an artist. I just let people say airbrush artist or whatever. It's all the same. It's all the same. If you're good, it's all the same. Anyways, that was like a long rant, but also I painted a project and did it live streaming, which is cool. Thank you guys for checking out my stream. Drop a share, drop a like, all the good stuff. I definitely appreciate it, and check out my channel again. I'll be back soon. Thanks, and bye.